Hi friends, hope everyone's having a great night. I wanted to do a brief video on just being back home. As many of you know, we just got back last night at midnight from our wonderful trip through northern Arizona. And I wanted to share a few thoughts on just being back home, takeaways from the trip, and a few other things that have been on my mind. So we got in last night late, still had a fairly early morning, and I feel like I had, I guess, vacation blues, which can be common. I wanted to share my thoughts on that. I shared them with Mario and kind of told him about how, I'm of course happy to be home and to be back into our own bed, which, by the way, the beds in the house that we were staying in were one of the best beds that I have ever slept on in vacation. I mean, hands down. I don't know what kind of mattress they use. It felt very similar to ours, which is a foam mattress made by Lisa. Different type of foam though, it's not memory foam. Anyway, it was amazing and we got, great sleep there. But still, your bed is your bed. So I felt great coming home to that. However, I kind of felt sad that we're leaving this beautiful place that I absolutely fell in love with and coming home kind of back to life as usual. So I don't have a 9 to 5 job in a business establishment, I guess. I do have a job, believe me, I do. I am a stay-at-home mom, and there's a lot that goes into that can feel draining and chaotic, and I could get wrapped up in the day-to-day and not really take time for myself necessarily at all, or rarely. But I was feeling just this feeling of vacation's over, and I really enjoyed being out there hiking the red rocks, climbing the rocks, the trails, the cave, just being out in nature. And one of the things that Mario and I discussed was how to take that feeling of being on vacation and all those things that are so wonderful about it, the relaxation, the peace, just the sheer wonder of being in a new place and really enjoying yourself, really taking in all the sights. So one of the things we had talked about was bringing those feelings back home with us. Just because you're not on a location that's not your home doesn't mean that you shouldn't be feeling these same things. And I think that here in San Diego, there's opportunities to climb rocks, to hike trails, to go into caves. I mean, all these things can be found here as well. So I just need to find a way to get back to that, to be in that place again. Obviously, for me, I feel very connected with nature. I feel that that's where I belong, and that's what truly brings me just happiness and a moment of zen, if you will. So those are my thoughts just kind of on coming home. I miss being where we were. I miss Sedona. I miss Flagstaff. I really wish we could have spent more time in Jerome to kind of see the town a little bit more, but I did enjoy the time that we did spend there. So I guess one of the things I would like to do and to work more on is just finding that connection again and bringing it back home. One of the things I noticed that was different about Arizona versus California is it just felt so peaceful out there. It felt so quiet, not as congested. I feel like San Diego has gotten pretty congested, and even when you are out in nature hiking those trails, sometimes you can still hear the freeway. You could hear a lot of the traffic, and I want to be away from that. I don't want to hear that noise while I'm out in nature. I just want to hear nature, and I really want to hear it speak to me. So I don't know. Those are just some of my thoughts. Then the other thing that I've kind of been thinking about that I wanted to share with you, you're probably all wondering why all of a sudden I'm doing all these videos and really getting myself out there. I have been thinking for a few years now, well, maybe 2 years, if that, about starting a YouTube channel. And I don't know really how that thought came to me, or I don't watch many YouTube videos. I just thought that I have, I guess, many interests, and I feel like I would like to discuss just my thoughts, my experiences, take you along with me. I don't really know what the theme would be. I don't know what it would be about at this point. I have a few ideas. There are a few things that I'm really interested in. As you know, hiking, being out in nature is one of them. I love to cook, love to bake, really into nutrition and food as medicine, food, just the way nutrition benefits us, the things that we eat, the certain, foods that we choose to eat, how it could affect your overall health. That's a big one for me. You all know I'm really big on holistic healing. My gems, my crystals, my rocks, really, really into that. So that might be some topics that I share. I don't know. So I just wanted to put it out there. I think that it's in the works, maybe. So I am trying to be more comfortable on video. For many of you who know me, know that I will see me as very outgoing, and I can be, I really can, but I also feel that I am somewhat of an introvert. I don't like putting myself out there that often. I just feel, I don't know if I lack the confidence, I'm just shy about it. So, I can be very outgoing, but inside it's very introverted, very shy. So this is all kind of new about how I would exactly do this and what kind of topics I would like. But I think that in being in Arizona and being out there and taking the video, it really made me feel like it gave me a sense of just, I don't know if purpose is the right word, but just a sense of happiness, joy, maybe purpose. It really made me feel like I could see myself doing this and take you along with me as I figure things out, travel new places, hike new trails, that sort of thing. So anyway, those are some of my thoughts, and I hope you all have a wonderful night. Bye.